Hi guys, this is Devin from Neptune Design, and today I'm going to be showing you how to install Google Tag Manager in your WordPress website. Okay, now just to give you a quick overview, I quickly want to talk about what Google Tag Manager is. Google Tag Manager is simply a way of organizing your conversion tracking or organizing your marketing tags. So in a normal website, you would have Google Ads, you would have maybe Facebook Pixel, maybe Reddit ads, maybe Twitter ads. And to track conversions from all of the different ads, you would have to install a snippet or piece of code into your website. Now, what I'm going to do today is I am going to show you how to install Google Tag Manager so that that's the only piece of code that you need to install onto your website, and then you can use Google Tag Manager to basically manage and organize whatever extra snippets of code you would need to put into normally your website, but now you're just going to be putting it into Google Tag Manager, and it's going to be a far more easy affair to basically manage your marketing tags and your conversion tracking. Okay, so I'm on a customer website over here, and what I want to do is I want to install Google Tag Manager on her site. Okay, so what I would do firstly is open a Google Tag Manager account. Okay, so you're gonna go to create account, and then you're going to type out the account name or the company name. So in this case it will be mental at rest. Okay, country we will put it as South Africa, and the container name. Now your container name is just basically the website that you're installing this Google Tag Manager on. So ours is going to be www.mentalatrest.co.za. Okay, and because it's a website, we're going to click on web. Okay, so that's done and dusted. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to click on create. I'll get my terms of service agreement. I'm going to accept it here, and I'm going to say yes. Okay, now when Google Tag Manager creates an account for you, they're going to give you two snippets of code that you need to basically install on your website. Now, for any of those of you that feel uncomfortable with putting any code or doing anything crazy to their website, it's no problem. I'm going to give you guys another option. What you guys can do is you can visit us at neptunedesign.co.za, and as you can see, what we do is we specialize in setting up conversion tracking for websites and for all of your ads, and we've got all of the major ads covered here. So what you guys can do is you can go to Neptune Design, and you guys can visit us and just work your way through the options, and you guys can simply just put a purchase through on our online store, and we'll be done and dusted with that. Okay, so that's your first option, or that's option number two. So if you're continuing with me, I assume that you wanna be messing around and doing this by yourself, and there's no problem with that at all. Okay, so we're in Google Tag Manager now, and there's a head section over here, and you also have your body section over here. Now they want you to insert this into your website code. Now if you go into your WordPress dashboard, right, the first thing I'm going to ask you to do before we continue any further is to back up your website. Back up your website and back up your database as well. Okay, so just in case anything goes wrong, you always have that backup to rely on. Okay, so once that is done and dusted, okay, we need to insert the code into our website. Now, how do we do that? Well, we can either go through the code manually and insert it in the head tag and in the body tag, but there's actually a plugin that allows you to do this very quickly. Okay, it's called Header Footer by Stefano Lisa. So what you're going to do is you're going to download this plugin, and then you are just going to add it. So I'm going to go add new. Okay, and I'm going to say upload plugin because I've already got it saved on my desktop. Where is it? Header footer. Okay, and I'm going to say install now. Okay, and I'll also leave a link for Neptune Design in the video description below if you guys want the link for that service. Okay, so we've finished installing it, and it says here plugin installation failed. Oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong website. Let me get into the right website. Okay, so I'm going to go into plugins and I'm going to say add new. And I am going to upload the plugin, and I'm going to say install now. Okay, and now it's finished installing it, and it's giving me the option to activate it, so I'm going to activate it. And what this plugin is going to allow us to do is to just very simply put in those two snippets of code onto our WordPress website. Okay, so if we go through the plugins, we can see here header, footer, and post injections. Okay, that's what we need. Okay, so now you're going to go to settings, and you're going to go all the way down to header and footer. Once you're there, you will see a section that will show you basically, well, that'll ask you basically where you want to insert your code. So that's cool, that's done and dusted. So we're just going to go through and we're going to select, this one should be in the head of the page. Okay, so we're going to right click that and we are going to paste it over there. And this section should be in the opening body tag. Okay, so we are going to paste it in the opening body tag like that. And basically that is how you do it. Okay, now obviously we want to see if this works. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is say save. Okay, and then we're going to say okay here. Now we need to check if our Google Tag Manager code is actually working on this website. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to go and download a Google Chrome extension called the Tag Assistant, right? By Google. It will say Google Tag Assistant. Okay, so what I'm also going to do is I'm going to leave a link for that in the description below just so that you guys can quickly find it. Okay, so this is the Google Tag Assistant, and what the Google Tag Assistant does or helps us do is it helps us to check that tags are firing on a certain web page. Okay, so we've basically set up our code, we've installed our code, and we've got this Tag Assistant. If you look at your top right hand side, you'll see this little blue icon. That's your Tag Assistant, and when you click it, it'll tell you more information about the tags on a certain web page. Okay, so we've installed our Google Tag Assistant, right? So the next step that we need to do is we need to go over to Google Tag Manager, and we need to submit a live version of our site. So I've already submitted a live version here, but just to walk you guys through it, you would click on submit and you would type in something like Google Tag Manager installation. Okay, and then you write a description here. Okay, and this will show as version 2, but it will be version 1 for you. Okay, so that's it, publishing. Okay, now once that is published, you'll see it does say live version here. Okay, so you're gonna go back to your website and you're basically going to run your tag manager. Okay, so if you run your tag manager and you get this error, it means you didn't publish the container correctly, right? But if you get this success message, then you know you basically have Google Tag Manager, it's installed, and you are good to go. So those are the two things that might happen. If you didn't install it properly, or if you skipped a step along the way, you might get this error. But if you did everything right, then you will get this little green smiley face, and then you will know that the Google tag has been installed successfully. Okay, some of you might be seeing this red here. Don't worry, we got some more tags on the page that we're sorting out, but it should actually look blue. For example, if I take you to Neptune website, it should look blue like that. Okay, so don't worry about mine. I've just got a little bit more work to do on this web page. But yeah, that's basically how you install Google Tag Manager on WordPress. If you guys got stuck at anywhere along the line, please let me know in the comment section below. And like I said, if you guys are interested in conversion tracking, please visit us at neptunedesign.co.za. I'll leave the link in the description below. This has been Devon. Thank you very much for watching this video.